Hey guys, Sakori17 here, bringing you a 1-up breakdown gameplay video for the Uncharted 3 beta. Here we are at the main menu, where you can see your current character type and go through a bunch of different matchmaking options. As you can see here, they have 5 game types up right now. Here are some loadout options you can do. There's 4 different primary weapons. You unlock one of them as a later level, and you can attach different little boosters and perks to them, like extended mags and rapid fire and things like that. You can also go and change which taunt you want to use in game. I like this little hand pump yes thingy. And of course you can head into matchmaking. So Bugsy and I are going to go into team deathmatch here. That little flag in the background has my emblem on it. You can customize your emblem, and if you're the top player during a game, then it is displayed around the map. There is this interesting little kind of mini screen in the bottom right corner with what is called Uncharted TV. Pretty much just like a little series of videos talking about the game, multiplayer, single player, the development process they went through. I'm curious to see if it carries over into the main game, but it's pretty entertaining for right now when you're waiting for matches. Another bit of customization you can do is go in and kind of tailor your appearance by changing both your character and the color of some of your articles of clothing. Like I can go in here to my sweater and, change it all around. Personally, I like this kind of all black look I got going on. At the beginning of the match, you can pick one extra booster you want. There's a list, of a few here, and I am going to go with Explosive Expert, since 2 grenades are always better than 1. So the Airstrip map starts out with this little set piece here where one team spawns on this plane and one team spawns on these trucks outside of it, and basically the fight starts from there. You can jump on the trucks and climb between them or hang off them and all that kind of stuff. The game still has really smooth climbing, just like Uncharted 2. Graphically, the game is still gorgeous. In my opinion, probably one of the best, if not the best, console games for graphics. A combination of sort of high detail and exaggerated lighting effects that they like to play up that create a very vivid and clear appearance to the game. come to the main part of the map. I'll talk about sort of the feel of the game here for a bit. Overall, it's still a very smooth and fluid gameplay. There are some exceptions to that, which I'll talk about, but for the most part, it feels very smooth and very easy to control your character and move around. I'd say aside from the initial hiccups of the beta is playing pretty well, almost like a full multiplayer, but there are some little climbing issues and some sort of geometric issues where you get stuck on some parts of the map. For its existence, this hole I'm climbing up here now, a lot of people kind of get stuck here trying to get up or down, and right here you can see I'm trying to ledge grab this guy, and it's just not happening even though he's easily close enough. So there's little things like that going on in the beta, but for the most part it feels pretty complete. One of the excellent new additions from Uncharted 2 is what's called the buddy system. Basically at the start of every match you get paired up with a teammate, and you guys get extra points for working together to take down enemies. If you take down an enemy and then run over and kind of high-five over their body, then you get extra cash. I really love it because it encourages teamwork amongst complete strangers, which is something that's, you know, not surprisingly lacking in a lot of games. One of the coolest things about the system is that you can actually change who you're buddied with at any time. If you run up to someone different from your current partner and high-five with them, then you change and become their buddy, so it's a pretty flexible system. Here, Bugsy and I are having a little celebration, but we don't quite get time to high-five. I haven't talked about the guns yet, so I'll go ahead and do that. The guns have quite a bit more recoil than in Uncharted 2 and in really a lot of other shooters in general. Definitely the guns are sort of tailored for certain situations. Like the AK is definitely sort of a close to medium at most kind of gun. It's got a lot of recoil and a lot of spread. The G-Maul is meant to be more of a mid to long range gun. And then of course you have the sniper, and later on you get the M9, which is, in my opinion, sort of a crossover between all of them, meant to be more flexible. Right there was the awesome melee move you do if you get up behind somebody. The audio of Uncharted 3 is excellent. All the guns sound great, everything sounds clear and not, you know, annoying or overwhelming or anything like that.
I suggest you use your kickback.
You can hear there that lady in the background reminding me to use my kickback, and there it was. Kickbacks are the special little abilities or items or things like that that you get for collecting medals throughout the match. You collect medals by either killing people or picking them up from treasure on the map. And after you collect a certain many, then you can use your kickback. In my case, it's the smoke bomb where I kind of disappear and get away from the fight. Other ones are RPGs, and even one where you don't have to reload for like 30 seconds. Generally, they're kind of tailored to either an aggressive or defensive playstyle. I'm sure you've seen some of the power weapons flashing on the screen around the map. That is because of one of my perks, but what I really want to mention is that the power weapons in the game are very powerful. They give you a big advantage, and you don't want to let the other team get a hold of them. The RPGs are pretty much instant kills. The grenade launchers, pretty much instant kills. And the sniper rifle, which I'm picking up here, is also very easy to get kills with.
Kickback available.
As awesome as the smoke bomb is to get out of tough little situations like that, it is definitely not perfect. I've had a couple times where I've used it and it's just dropped me in the exact same spot I was standing, or other times where I've used it and it's only moved me like 20 feet and they just, went ahead to go on and kill me. So there's still some work to be done.
Falling behind. Take them out.
Perfect.
You haven't seen me do any regular melees in the video so far. All I've really done are these special melees, but they are my only big complaint with the game right now. I wasn't really a big fan of the melees in Uncharted 2, and they are just as bad in 3. Basically, when you melee, your guy just kind of freezes and punches, and it just doesn't work with the really smooth gameplay that I was talking about earlier. Because you're moving around all fluidly, rolling around, and then you go to punch and you're just stuck where you are. I think there needs to be a little more movement involved, and you need to be able to direct it better. Because a lot of times you punch and you're just nowhere near where you want it to be. And also, the fights when you get up close and start meleeing just aren't interesting. They're just stupid little who punches first or oh cool we killed each other kind of deals.
Nobody die.
Alright, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be posting another one that has the other multiplayer map, Chateau. Until then, Sakori out.